Hello all and good evening. Well, assuming it's in the evening. Essentially, this is the first of my pub quiz videos. So this is the first one where I'm going to encourage you to tag along, write down your answers as you go along through the pub quiz. Because this is the first of the pub quizzes that I wrote for my job at the local pub, doing all the pub quizzes. Now, the first one I ever wrote, which is this one, goodness, I'm going around in circles, aren't I, is a Studio Ghibli themed quiz. It was released on Valentine's Day, because I actually did it on Valentine's Day itself, so there were some quite cute little things ready for it. Now, if you want to get stuck in with this, all you'll need to do is grab a pencil and paper and get ready to write. Of course, please don't cheat, because, you're only cheating yourself. There aren't any prizes for this one, but it's still a good fun experience. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to read out each question twice, and at the end of the quiz, once I've read out all the questions, I'll read out all of the answers for each of the questions, so you can get an idea of what to do. Now, I'll also give a link to go so that you could download both the picture round and the anagram round as well. So there was an anagram of interesting extras, and you can get stuck in with those as well. So, bear in mind that this was on Valentine's Day. There is a special Valentine's Day round of questions as well. So we're going to move on and start the quiz. And like I say, I'll read every question twice. Now, normally what would happen is after the first couple of rounds, I'd then take a break for about 20 minutes, give you a chance to go and wait. But being that this is a video format, you can pause it at any time. So, we're going to start off with our general knowledge on the history of Studio Ghibli movies. Question number 1. Which film was the first official production by Studio Ghibli? So once again, that question is, which film was the first official production by Studio Ghibli? Question 2. Which studio film was not directed by Hayao Miyazaki? So, which Studio Ghibli film was not directed by Hayao Miyazaki? Question 3. Which Studio Ghibli film character is a veteran of World War I? So, question 3 again. Which Studio Ghibli film character is a veteran of World War I? Number 4. What is the name of the antagonist witch in Spirited Away? So question 4. What is the name of the antagonist witch in Spirited Away? Number 5. What item of great value does Calcifer hold of Howls? So number 5 again. What item of great value does Calcifer hold of Howls? Number 6. What is the name of Ashitaka's loyal red elk in Princess Mononoke? So number 6. What is the name of Ashitaka's loyal red elk in Princess Mononoke? Number 7. Which American author was one of the major inspirations for Tales from Earthsea? So number 7 again. Which American author was one of the major inspirations for Tales from Earthsea? Number 8. What is the true name of the big white cat in The Cat Returns? So number 8 again. What is the true name of the big white cat in The Cat Returns? Number 9. In which film do the soot sprites appear? So number 9 again. In which film do the soot sprites appear? Number 10. What is the name of Kiki's cat in Kiki's Delivery Service? So number 10. What is the name of Kiki's cat in Kiki's Delivery Service? Number 11. What name does Sophie give to the scarecrow that follows her throughout the film Howl's Moving Castle? So number 11. What name does Sophie give to the scarecrow that follows her throughout the film Howl's Moving Castle? Number 12. As a follow-up question on the last one, how can the powerful curse placed upon the scarecrow be broken? So number 12. How can the powerful curse placed upon the scarecrow be broken? Number 13. Pompoko pulls heavily from Japanese folklore. Which unconventional weapon do the raccoons use? So number 13 again. Pompoko pulls heavily from Japanese folklore. Which unconventional weapon do the raccoons use? Number 14. Which character from Spirited Away can shapeshift into a dragon? So number 14. Which character from Spirited Away can shapeshift into a dragon? And number 15 as another follow-up. And what is his true name? So number 15. And what is this character's true name? Number 16. In The Cat Returns, what food item does Haru give to a stray kitten? So number 16. In The Cat Returns, what food item does Haru give to a stray kitten? Number 17. What item was mailed to Harvey Weinstein ahead of the release of Princess Mononoke? Number 17. What item was mailed to Harvey Weinstein ahead of the release of Princess Mononoke? And number 18. And what was the message that accompanied said item? And number 18 again. What was the message that accompanied said item? Moving on to question 19. Who curses Sophie into an old woman in Howl's Moving Castle? So number 19. Who curses Sophie into an old woman in Howl's Moving Castle? And number 20, the final one of general knowledge. And how does this character describe Sophie's hat shop? So number 20. How does this character describe Sophie's hat shop? Now, our next round is on the voice actors. Now, of course, this one is all on English voice actors. So if you are from different regional accents or different countries, apologies, this one may not be as relevant. But if you've watched the English language versions, hopefully you should get the answers for this one. So the first question of our voice actors round. Number 1. Who played the advisor in The Cat Returns? So number 1. Who played the advisor in The Cat Returns? Number 2. Howl from Howl's Moving Castle is played by which actor? So number 2. Howl from Howl's Moving Castle is played by which actor? Number 3. Mark Hamill voiced which character in Laputa, Castle in the Sky? So number 3. Mark Hamill voiced which character in Laputa, Castle in the Sky? Number 4. Which pair of sisters voiced the sisters in My Neighbor Totoro? So number 4. Which pair of sisters voiced the sisters in My Neighbor Totoro? Number 5. Cobb, the evil warlock in Nausicaa, was voiced by which one-time Jesus? So number 5. Cobb, the evil warlock in Nausicaa, was voiced by which one-time Jesus? Number 6. Tim Curry escaped once from the evils of capitalism. But which insane character is voiced by him? So number 6. Tim Curry escaped once from the evils of capitalism, but which insane character is voiced by him? Number 7. Patrick Stewart has never voiced a character in a Ghibli film. True or false? So number 7. Patrick Stewart has never voice acted in a Ghibli film. True or false? Number 8. From Mike Wazowski to an adorable little flame, which actor plays Calcifer in Howl's Moving Castle? So number 8. From Mike Wazowski to an adorable little flame, which actor plays Calcifer in Howl's Moving Castle? Number 9. Kushana from Nausicaa Valley of the Wind is played by Uma Thurman. True or false? So number 9 once more. Kushana from Nausicaa Valley of the Wind is played by Uma Thurman. True or false? And number 10. Mark Hamill, not content with just one question about him, he's only featured in one Studio Ghibli film. True or false? So number 10 again. True or false? Remember this one. Mark Hamill is not content with just one question about him, but he's only featured in one Studio Ghibli film. And thus ends our voice actors round. Okay, moving on to our round 2 general knowledge questions. These ones are slightly harder, so be ready for this one. Number 1. What item prevents Sheeta from Laputa Castle in the Skies from premature death from falling? So, number 1. What item prevents Sheeta's premature death from falling? Number 2. The antagonistical American pilot from Porco Rosso wants one thing from Porco's engineer. What is it? Number 2 again. The antagonistical American pilot from Porco Rosso wants one thing from Porco's engineer. What is it? Number 3. Baron from A Cat Returns has a very unusual body feature compared to all of the other cats of the kingdom. What is it? So number 3. Baron from A Cat Returns has a very unusual body feature compared to all of the other cats of the kingdom. What is it? Number 4. What is Porco's real name? So number 4. What is Porco's real name? Number 5. Which movie was completed before the actual founding of Studio Ghibli, but is still considered one of their movies? So number 5. Which movie was completed before the actual founding of Studio Ghibli, but is widely considered to be one of theirs? Number 6. Which movie was initially distributed on its original theatrical release with My Neighbor Totoro? So number 6. Which movie was initially distributed on its original theatrical release with My Neighbor Totoro? Number 7. Japanese mythology tells that dogs and wolves are always male-voiced, and cats are always female-voiced, regardless of sex. For this reason, Moro, the mother wolf, is voiced by a man in the original Japanese recording. True or false? So number 7. Is it true or false? Japanese mythology tells that dogs and wolves are always male-voiced, and cats are always female-voiced, regardless of their sex. For this reason, Moro, the mother wolf, is voiced by a man in the original Japanese recording. True or false? Number 8. Which American author helped adapt the script for Princess Mononoke for English-speaking audiences? So, which American author helped adapt the script for Princess Mononoke for English-speaking audiences? Number 9. In the 2013 film Princess Kaguya, what nickname was the aforementioned princess known by her friends before being named Princess Kaguya? Number 9 again. In the 2013 film Princess Kaguya, what nickname was the aforementioned princess known by her friends before being named Princess Kaguya? Number 10. On what story is Ponyo loosely based? So number 10. On what story is Ponyo loosely based? Number 11. How does the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke lose its head? Number 11 again. How does the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke lose its head? Number 12. What is Sen's real name in Spirited Away? So number 12. What is Sen's true name in Spirited Away? Number 13. What colour is Kiki's bow in Kiki's Delivery Service? So number 13. What colour is Kiki's bow in Kiki's Delivery Service? Number 14. Tanuki is the name of the Japanese raccoon dogs that make up the main cast in Pom Poko. They're also seen interacting with kitsune. And which animal are kitsune most linked with? So number 14. Tanuki is the name of the Japanese raccoon dogs, and they make up the main cast in Pom Poko. They're frequently seen interacting with kitsune. What animal are kitsune most linked with? Number 15. Which character who has made a cameo appearance in Pom Poko has become the de facto symbol of Studio Ghibli? So number 15. Which character who made a cameo appearance in Pom Poko has become the de facto symbol of Studio Ghibli? Number 16. Ponyo has her real name drawn from the opera series Der Ring des Nibelungen. But what is her real name? So number 16 again. Ponyo has her real name drawn from the opera series Der Ring des Nibelungen. But what is it? Number 17. Baron appears in The Cat Returns, but he also has another major role in which other Studio Ghibli film? Number 17 again. Baron appears in The Cat Returns, but has also had a major role in which other Studio Ghibli film? Number 18. Totoro makes a cameo appearance in which Pixar movie? Number 18 again. Totoro makes a cameo appearance in which Pixar movie? Number 19. In the film Only Yesterday, which fruit does Takeo marvel at eating? Number 19. In the film Only Yesterday, which fruit does Takeo marvel at eating? I believe I mispronounced it the first time round, so apologies on that one. And number 20. In Howl's Moving Castle, before the bombing, his front door connects to a number of different places. How many? So number 20. In Howl's Moving Castle, before the bombing, his front door connects to a number of different places. How many? Okay, now our final round for this particular quiz was all based on Valentine's Day itself. So, our Valentine's Day special selection of 20 questions. Number 1. Valentine's Day is thankfully but only one day in the English-speaking world, but which country celebrates it every month of the year? Number 1. Valentine's Day is thankfully but one day in the English-speaking world, but which country celebrates it every month of the year? Number 2. Which real-life celebrity couple closely resemble Howell and Sophie? So number 2. Which real-life celebrity couple closely resemble Howell and Sophie? Number 3. There are 3 answers to this question, and any one of the 3 will give you the point. St. Valentine, as well as being the patron saint of happy marriages, he's also the patron saint of a number of other things. What else is he the patron saint of? So number 3, St. Valentine is the patron saint of happy marriages. But he is, of course, the patron saint of a couple of other things. Can you name any of them? Number 4. Which pagan festival was erased by Pope Gelasius I to make St. Valentine's Day an official holiday? So, number 4. Which pagan festival was erased by Pope Gelasius I to make St. Valentine's Day a proper holiday? Number 5. If I was to gift you a vinegar valentine, what would that actually entail? So number 5. If I were to gift you a vinegar valentine, what would that actually entail? Number 6. Now I know this one did actually cause a couple of questions. Which of the following phrases does not directly translate to meaning I love you? Part A. Je t'aime. B. Aishtimasu. C. Ich mag dich. Or D. Ich houd von you. Now, I will apologise that I'm not the best pronouncer of foreign languages, so I have horribly shot myself in the foot, but I will repeat them once again. So A. Je t'aime. B. Aishtimas. C. Ich mag dich. Or D. Ich hou von jou. So which of those 4 does not directly translate to I love you? Number 7. Which profession receives the most Valentine's gifts each year? So number 7. Which profession receives the most Valentine's Day gifts each year? Number 8. In which country do women buy men gifts of chocolate on Valentine's Day? So number 8. In which country do women buy men gifts of chocolate on Valentine's Day? Number 9. Which major patent was applied for on Valentine's Day? And for a bonus point, who submitted the patent? So, number 9. Which major patent was applied for on Valentine's Day? And then for the bonus point, who applied for said patent? Number 10. Which very important cure was discovered on Valentine's Day? And hopefully none of you require it after Valentine's Day shenanigans. So which a very important cure was discovered on a Valentine's Day? Number 11. Cupid has what name in Greek mythology? So number 11. Cupid has what name in Greek mythology? Number 12. Who wrote the world's oldest known Valentine's Day message? So number 12. Who wrote the world's oldest known Valentine's Day message? And number 13. And in which century was it written? So number 13. Which century was the oldest Valentine's Day message written? Number 14. Who invented the first Valentine's Day chocolate box? So number 14. Who invented the first Valentine's Day chocolate box? Number 15. What brain chemical is known as the cuddle or love hormone? So number 15. What brain chemical is known as the cuddle or love hormone? Number 16. On Valentine's Day, I would give my lover red roses, but what colour would I give my friends? Number 16. On Valentine's Day, I would give my lover red roses, but what colour rose would I give to my friends? Number 17. Which notorious gangster orchestrated the St. Valentine's Day massacre? So number 17, which notorious gangster orchestrated the St. Valentine's Day massacre? Number 18. What fruit was once known as the love apple for its alleged aphrodisiac properties? Number 18. What fruit was once known as a love apple for its alleged aphrodisiac properties? Number 19. We know Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, but who was her father? Number 19 again. We know Aphrodite is the Greek goddess of love, but who was her father? And number 20. The song I Will Always Love You, famously covered by Whitney Houston, who originally wrote and recorded the song? So number 20. The song I Will Always Love You was famously covered by Whitney Houston, who originally wrote and recorded the song. Okay, so thus ends the actual questions. So now we're going to take a very quick break, essentially give you the chance to make sure you have all the answers, and then we're going to read out some answers. So, from our general knowledge, question 1 is Castle in the Sky. 2, Grave of the Fireflies. 3 is Porco Rosso. Number 4 is Yubaba or Natsuki. Number 5, Calcifer holds Howl's heart. Number 6, the Loyal Red Elk is Yakul. Number 7 is Ursula Le Guin. 8, Ronaldo Moon. Number 9, the Soot Sprites appear in Spirited Away. Number 10, Kiki's cat is Gigi. Number 11, Sophie lovingly gives the Scarecrow the loving name Turnip Head. And Turnip Head's curse can be removed by true love's kiss. Number 13, Pompoko. Well, the raccoons use their testicles as weapons. Number 14, it is Haku, and his true name is the Spirit of the Kohaku River. Number 16, fish crackers are the loving little food item that Haru gives to the stray kitten. Number 17, a katana is mailed to Harvey Weinstein, along with the message for, so number 18, no cuts. Number 19, it is the Witch of the Wastes. And number 20, she describes the hat shop as tacky. Moving on to round of voice actors. So number 1, the advisor in The Cat Returns is played by René Auberjonois. Number 2 is Christian Bale. Number 3 is Colonel Musker. 4 is Ellie and Dakota Fanning. 5 is Willem Dafoe. Number 6, the Cat King is voiced by Tim Curry. Number 7, Patrick Stewart has indeed voice acted in a Ghibli film, so that answer is false. He plays Lord Yupa in Nausicaa. Number 8, Billy Crystal. Number 9 is true. Uma Thurman did indeed voice Kushana. And number 10 is false. He does also appear in Nausicaa. Moving on to the round 2 set of questions. Number 1, Sheeta's necklace prevents her premature death. Number 2, a date. Number 3, Baron has a very unusual body feature. He has human hands. Number 4, Porco's real name is Marco Pago. Or Pagot. Depends really on how it's supposed to be pronounced. I couldn't honestly tell you. Number 5, Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Number 6, the answer to this one is Grave of the Fireflies. Number 7 is true. Moro the Mother Wolf is indeed voiced by a man in the original Japanese recording. Number 8 is Neil Gaiman. Number 9, Little Bamboo. 10, The Little Mermaid. Number 11, the neck of the creature is shot, and the head falls off because of it. Number 12 is Chihiro. Number 13, Red. Number 14, Kitsune are most linked with foxes. 15 is Totoro. Number 16 is Brunhilde. 17 is Whisper of the Heart. 18, Toy Story 3. Number 19 is pineapple. It's the fruit that Takeo marvels at eating. And number 20, Howl's Moving Castle has 4 different places his front door connects to. On to our Valentine's Day special round. Number 1, South Korea celebrates it every year. Every day of the year. If not every day, every month of the year. There we go. I can do it in English. Yeah. Number 2, Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant. It's quite cute, actually, how they do very much resemble Howl and Sophie. Number 3 is, well, Vincent Valentine is also the patron saint of beekeepers, the city of Turney, and epilepsy. Number 4, Lupercalia. Number 5, I do quite enjoy the concept of vinegar valentines. They're a popular, I say, an idea for Victorian England, and it is a card or a letter filled with insults about you as a suitor, which is fun. Number 6, Ich mag dich. So let us see the German one. It just means I like you. Although, to be fair, it could be considered very similar to saying I love you, but that would be Ich liebe dich, as opposed to Ich mag. Number 7, teachers receive the most. 8, Japan. Number 9, the telephone was patented on February 14th, 1876 by Alexander Graham Bell. Number 10, well, it is penicillin, so hopefully none of you have managed to catch gonorrhea, as that one's quite important to help with that. Number 11, Eros. 12, the Duke of Orleans. And number 13, it is written in the 15th century. Number 14, Richard Cadbury, the inventor of the first Valentine's Day chocolate box. Number 15, oxytocin, is the cuddle or love hormone. Number 16, I would gift my friends bouquets of yellow roses. It is the colour of friendship for roses. Number 17, Al Capone orchestrated the St. Valentine's Day massacre. 18, tomatoes. I would never consider a tomato a particularly aphrodisiac plant, but to each their own. Number 19, Oranos is Aphrodite's father. She's actually, I think she might even be older than Zeus, according to the, genetic, the lineage of the Greek gods. And number 20, I Will Always Love You was originally written and recorded by Dolly Parton. Now, to give you the answers for our picture round. So I need the name of the character and the movie they feature in for each of these. So it's number 1 is No Face from Spirited Away. Number 2 is Fio from Porco Rosso. Number 3 is Tato from Nausicaa. Number 4 is Pazu from Laputa, Castle in the Sky. 5 is Ponyo from Ponyo. 6 is the Cat King from The Cat Returns. Number 7 is Heen from Howl's Moving Castle. Number 8 is Tombo from Kiki's Delivery Service. Number 9 is Jigo from Princess Mononoke. And number 10 is Donald Curtis from Porco Rosso. And to give you the answers for our anagram round, majored outline is Romeo and Juliet. Number 2, vinyl log is Lovingly. No cream, Romance. Number 4, alien vent, Valentine. Ski sign, Kissing. Finer body is Boyfriend. Solid verb, Lovebirds. Rifled ring, Girlfriend. Main city, Intimacy. And the final one, loose catch, is Chocolates. So, at this point, you can tot up your scores and see how well you did. To give you an idea, our overall winners of the actual pub quiz that I did on the 14th of February, 2023, got about 66 points. So they did pretty well. But we did have a lot of people who were very keen on doing some fun stuff with Studio Ghibli. So I hope you enjoyed this ridiculous jaunt into the pub quizzes. We'll be doing more of these. We're going to do them once a week and release them as well on a Tuesday specifically, because that's pub quiz day for me. And of course, there will be more coming. And of course, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you'll get these early and also will get access to come in and participate in a once a month early pub quiz with me. Okay, so hopefully I'll catch you again on either my next stream or my next pub quiz.